Alright, guys, I just found out just now, literally like 5 minutes ago. Jose Aldo is out. Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo is pulled out of the fight. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Um, there's a good chance he was going to lose that fight. And if he's injured, which I'm sure he is, I'm sure he probably could fight. And if it was maybe a different situation, he Jose probably would have still fought. And I'm sure he's probably fought before, injured worse. But there's no reason for him to fight injured. I mean, he's the champion. I mean, it's as simple as that. And this is a fight where there's a really good chance that he could lose. That's how I was looking at some of the betting sites, and they actually had Conor as a favorite over Jose Aldo. So Conor's going to fight Chad Mendes, and I just looked, and they had Chad Mendes as a favorite over Conor McGregor, just slightly. That's probably going to change, probably be different by tomorrow. I don't know. I would have to think about this fight some more, but just off the top of my head, real quick, I actually think this is a good thing for Conor McGregor. I do think Conor was going to beat Jose Aldo, but there was also, I think that if Conor fights, or when Conor fights Chad Mendes, I believe he'll win. And when he comes out of that fight, I think he's going to be a better fighter. Okay, he's going to come out of the Chad Mendes fight. After he beats Chad Mendes, or if he beats Chad Mendes, Conor McGregor will be a better fighter than he is right now. Where's Jose Aldo going to be? He's going to be a little bit older with more ring rust. That's it. Yeah, I mean, he'll be healthy if his rib really is hurt that bad. But he's going to have Jose Aldo will have a greater layoff and not be any better and be older. And have to fight a better, more talented Conor McGregor. I mean, I don't see Chad Mendes winning this fight. He's just too small. He's way too small. Could he knock McGregor out? Guys, that is extremely unlikely. I just look. Conor McGregor's got a 74-inch reach. Chad Mendes, I believe, is a 66-inch reach. And then one thing I've noticed with Conor that's he kind of keeps his hands down, but he kind of keeps his chin up. Guys, how many guys have we seen get knocked out that have their chin up? That's not. But let me say this though: when he's doing that, he keeps his distance great. Conor is very seldom anywhere near his opponent. But if Chad Mendes is able to get in the pocket, Conor McGregor better either get out of the pocket or get that chin tucked in. Get it tucked in, and you know what I mean? And that wasn't a very good example. I'm laying in the bed. But because that's one thing. If his chin is up and Chad Mendes is in the pocket, Chad Mendes could knock him out. I mean, let's be honest. It is possible. I think it's extremely unlikely that that's going to happen, just because Conor's got so much more reach. He's so skilled with his with keeping the distance. I mean, he can keep amazing distance at guys that are more his height, closer to his height. And he still keeps amazing distance. I mean, nobody even touches him. Poirier didn't even touch him. Barely once, I think. So it's just like, I don't see, and then you can look at his wrestling. Oh, he's a wrestler, but he's just too small. He's tiny. That guy you think Chad Mendes, I'm not saying he can't take him down, but if he does, do you think he's going to be able to hold him down and just wrestle him to death for 5 rounds? There's no way. He can maybe keep him in a position for a little bit, but Conor's too big and too long, and being lanky and being able to wrestle, it's like you have more leverage. I mean, that Chad Mendes is small. He doesn't have the big leverage points. Um, it's highly unlikely they'll even get Conor down. So I see Conor win this fight. It may be, in a way, it's a little bit scarier of a fight for McGregor than actually fighting Jose, because Conor's been watching and studying Jose for a long time, and now he's got to go fight Chad Mendes. So, but this layoff, there is one advantage of Jose pulling out of the fight for Jose, and that's if Chad Mendes wins the fight. All this, oh shoot, Jose, man, I gotta fight Conor McGregor, man, and I'm injured. That's, well, okay, now he doesn't even have to fight Conor McGregor, because Chad Mendes just beat him. You see what I'm saying? And Jose Aldo was probably pretty confident he could beat Chad Mendes again. So that's kind of an upside. But if Conor McGregor wins, I don't think it's good. It's not good for anybody except Conor. It's not good for Chad Mendes. And also, man, if Conor comes in and destroys Chad Mendes, just destroys him, like he's been destroying everybody, then what's Jose gonna think? He's gonna be like, man, because Chad Mendes gave Jose Aldo a run for his money. Of course, so did Frankie. But then what? Okay, we're gonna watch Conor fight Frankie. You know what I mean? So this is probably really the fight that should be taking place for Conor. The thing was with the title fights for Jose, everybody's already fought Jose Aldo. There's really, they say, oh, Frankie deserves it more, but Frankie's already fought him. You know what I mean? Chad Mendes has already fought him. They've already had their chance, so why not give somebody new a chance? And that's how Conor got into this whole thing. But anyway, guys, I expect Conor to win this fight, and I'll see you later.